Hi and welcome to session 4 of Revelation Online.
So today we're going to help you make some bugs to do a bug hunt at home.
So we are going to make a wiggly worm, we're going to make a rainbow caterpillar, we're going to make a buzzy bee and a little ladybird.
So the first thing we're going to make today is our wiggly worm. So to do this we need a tube, we need some pink paint or some pens, and we need some ribbon or some string.
And on the practical side of things, we're going to need scissors, a sharp pencil and some blue tack.
So the first thing we're going to do to make our worm is to either paint our tube all pink or colour it. If you've used paint, you need to set it aside to let it dry. And once it's dried, you can pick it back up again and your pencil and make a spiral shape all the way round your tube until it gets to the end.
So once you've drawn your spiral shape, it is then time to cut it out. So what we need to do is to take our scissors very carefully, and what we need to do is place one blade inside and one blade on the outside. We're then going to cut very gently and follow our spiral shape all the way round the tube, so it should start to look like this.
So once you've carried on right to the very end, it gives you a very long worm. So you can either keep it as one worm, or you can find the centre and chop it into to make two worms. Find your end and then you can round it off and make it into a nice little face shape.
So once you've done that, we're going to go to the other end that we didn't round, because this is going to be the tail where we add the string. So this is where adults, you're up, this is where we need you, and we're going to use our blue tack and our sharp pencil.
So first of all, we need to take our blue tack and firmly place it onto the worktop that you're using. This is for safety reasons really. It should be really securely and firmly down onto a straight place. We're obviously using ours up high to show you what we're doing. So first of all, we're going to take our towel and firmly place it over the blue tack. So basically where your towel starts to thicken is where you need it to be. Then you take your pencil and then you stab it into the cardboard and to the blue tack and poke it in, and then it makes a nice safe way to make a hole.
So once you've done that, that's when we need to grab our ribbon, because what we are going to do is poke it through one side like that, tie it in a knot, and then the other side should be lovely and long, because that is going to help us move our worm along. So then we go back to the other side where we rounded it off to make the face, and we need to add 2 little eyes to give him some character. So we've used googly eyes, but obviously if you don't have them, you can just paint or draw them on.
And there you have your worm, and you can wiggle away with it and make it move or jump about, whatever you like.
So now he's done, he can go to the side as we move on to our egg box bugs. So for this, you are going to need an egg box, you're going to need your paint or your pens, and you are going to need a pipe cleaner if you do have one. First thing we want to mention is with the egg boxes, please just make sure they are clean, so make sure there's no residue from any eggs or anything like that, and just to make sure it is sterile.
And on the practical side, you're going to need your scissors and your pointy pencil again.
So first thing we need to do for this, open up your egg box. And what you need to do is cut straight down the middle, giving us the 2 sections. So with the top section, we're going to place that to one side because we don't need that until next week, okay? So make sure you keep it. Then we've got the bottom side. So with this, what we need to do is to cut straight down the middle. So we've got 2 long sections. So it doesn't matter how big or small the egg box is. All that matters is that one of these sections is kept together, because that is going to make our nice long caterpillar. On the other side, we are going to cut these up so that they are single sections, so that they look something like this.
So we're going to make our caterpillar first, so you need to bring to the forefront the strip that you made from your egg carton. Now we've made a rainbow caterpillar so that we can support our National Health Service and our key workers, and we really hope that you make a rainbow caterpillar to support them too.
So when that part is done and it's all nice and dry, if you have used your paint, adults, this is where we need your help again, because what you need to do is take your sharp pencil, place that firmly down on the table, and we're going to make 2 holes in the top like this, because that is where his little antennae are going to go if you do have a pipe cleaner, or you can use paper. Once that's done, place him to one side. We're going to grab our pipe cleaner, and what we need to do is to cut off 2 strips that are about this size. We then take the pipe cleaner and we're going to literally bend one of the end over the finger like that, so it's candy cane shaped. You're going to do that with both of them, because then what we do is we take them and pop them straight in the holes to give him his little antennae like that.
And if you don't have any pipe cleaners, you can always draw or paint them on. And then the next thing to do is to make your nice smiley mouth and stick your eyes on, and that is your caterpillar, your rainbow caterpillar, all finished.
So now it is time to take one of your single sections that we cut up, because what we're going to do is make our bumblebee.
So the first thing for your bumblebee is for you to colour a section yellow. So you can paint it or colour it yellow. If you've actually used your paint, you need to let it set aside again to dry. And once it's dried, you can take up a black felt pen or black paint, and you need to put a stripe along the top and turn it round, and then put a stripe along the back. And either leave it to dry if you've used paint, or you can go on to the next part if you've used your pens.
So the next part, we do need to take our pipe cleaner again, and we're going to cut off 2 strips again about this size, because this is going to form the wings. So to make these, take your pipe cleaner, wrap it around your finger again so that it forms this shape. You then simply twist the bottom so that you're left with this.
You then put a hole into the top of your bee with a pencil, and then you can put in your wings like so.
Then what you want to do is add on your little face, give it a big smiley mouth, and that is your Buzzy Bee done. So we're ready to go on to our ladybird.
So for our ladybird, he's quite simple. So you take another section of your egg box and you can paint it or colour it red. If you've used paint, again, let it dry, and then once it's dried, you need to put your black face and antennae on the front, and then just around the box put little black dots to make your ladybird, and then you can finish it off with some eyes.
So that is us finished for today's session. So now what you can do is to play a lovely game of hide and seek again, where if you do have a garden, you are lucky enough, you can hide these all around the garden, and then get your little ones to use the binoculars that we actually made in session 1, and they can go on the bug hunt.
So if you haven't got a garden, you can hide them all around your home. You can hide them under things, put them behind things, just make it fun for them to do their bug hunt.
So thank you very much for watching. We hope you did enjoy it, and if you did, please react below and give us a share.
And join us next week for some more creative ideas.
So remember to stay safe, stay indoors, and thank you again to all of our key workers.
Bye.